Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Avengers number 677 from Marvel. This is part 3 of the No Surrender storyline. Now this one is narrated mostly by Quicksilver. And alright, we start off with everybody in the Avengers mansion and it's getting nuked, remember? Well, of course they get saved at the last minute by Voyager teleporting everybody to a forgotten backup Avengers base that is like basically an underground bunker and warehouse. And apparently everybody got teleported, including the frozen heroes or something. It's okay. Then we find out the Grandmaster is the one behind this. Seems to be anyway. He's toying with them, and he's challenged by somebody else in another contest of champions type situation. And the battleground is, of course, Earth. The obstacles are the Avengers. They're not the main crux of the situation. Find out Jarvis isn't doing too hot, and Beast and Wasp are still gonna hang out at the hospital being useless, helping one person when the whole planet's in trouble. And then we've got pink-haired lady doing something. I don't care. And then there's two main battle sites. There's Rome and the Cusco Mountains. So they break off into two teams. Cannonball acts really weird, and nobody wants Quicksilver on the team. And Rogue, with her weird hairdo, says she can't trust him. So of course he has a little hissy fit about it, because you can't be a team player for 10 seconds. So they go out and start fighting in Peru and Rome. And the Rome fight's not going so well, so Quicksilver runs out there while Wanda tries to unfreeze the Vision. This alien metal guy, Metal Master, can control Thor's hammer for some reason and turns it against them. Then just when they're losing, Quicksilver shows up to take out almost everybody, and then suddenly he's frozen. And we learn why he's frozen is because whatever Wanda did unfroze the Vision. So apparently there's going to be a set number of heroes frozen. So if they were smart, they'd start unfreezing like Captain America and some of the heavy hitters and start freezing some third stringers. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we see Quicksilver frozen and he's eyeballing these guys. But a minute ago, we were told that the people that are frozen don't seem to be aware that they're frozen in stasis. And yet Quicksilver seems to be. So I don't know how that works, but whatever. Alright, now, one of the problems I have with this issue, overall it's not a bad mid-story issue. It's that, first of all, I think Quicksilver's being an idiot, but that's creative decision, that's fine. They don't tell you anything about the bad guys other than their names. That little synopsis thing we had in the previous issue really should have been included here too. Now, why is that? Well, because every comic is somebody's first comic, and you need new readers to be caught up to speed or they're not going to keep buying the book. So if somebody jumps in on part 3, they should be able to at least have a decent idea of what's going on. This doesn't really fill you in that much on why you should care about who any of these aliens are. So other than that, it was an okay issue. It was better than the last issue, and definitely better than the first part. So it looks like it might be picking up a little bit. There were a few little technical things I didn't like the contradiction that suddenly Quicksilver can have awareness when he's frozen when nobody else did. I don't know why you would contradict that within the same issue. That's about halfway through the book. They say that no movement, no sign that they're aware of their current predicament either. So either Brother Voodoo was lying on that page, or less than 10 pages later we're being lied to by Quicksilver being able to sense that. That was something the editor should have caught, but otherwise, this issue definitely was an improvement over the previous one. So I'm hoping this will continue to improve, and we'll get a really good story out of this yet. I don't know if I could recommend this as a storyline yet. I would actually say hold off. So far I'm not overly impressed, especially with Rogue's hairstylist. So I don't know if I would recommend this. It's a better issue than the previous one, but it's not a great issue, and it really didn't feel like it was worth $4. Especially $4 per week, because the books are weekly now. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on recommendation on this one until I see more of the storyline. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode.